All right, let's talk my life vlog this week. Um, this week was a little bit interesting for me just because I went and had a a consultation. I don't want to talk too much about this. Talk about this more in the future, but I've needed therapy for a long time, so I finally had that consultation, and I didn't. They just kind of decide like, here's what you need. So I'm going to be having therapy 3 times a week, which is nice. Like I said, needed it for a long time, but it's just hard because they want me there 6 to 9 p.m. in the evening, Monday and Tuesday and Thursday. I think it was Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. It might have been Wednesday. I can't remember. It just sucks hearing that because what that means is I've been working these late hour shifts on Tuesdays or Thursdays. After this week, I can't do those anymore. Um, and it's really hard because that leaves me with a limited amount of options for the week of where I can of days I can work. I basically just have the weekends, and I really knew that I was just gonna go back to just working the weekends. I just didn't think it was gonna be before summer was over. I thought it'd be have a really good hours getting in there. Well, that got kind of screwed over by that, but at the same, it's a much needed thing. It's just hard for me right now. Just everything is rough right now. The way my life is going with that, but and I'm hoping they can get me the right medication. I probably need some anxiety meds. Um, just things like that. I've just not been doing very healthy. And I feel just all messed up right now with a lot of that stuff. Not been sleeping great. I mean, even last night, you know, all I did was go to that therapy appointment. Didn't have anything else major going on during the day, and I could not get to bed till after midnight last night. And then so what's happening is I'm coming home after doing things, working a late night shift, going to the movies, whatever it is I do during the day, come home and I'm crashing out and I'm taking these long naps, and that's screwing up my sleep schedule even more. It's just, I just want to, these videos are to be honest and transparent and just kind of talk about during my week. And so, yeah, they wanted me to start this week. I'm going to go Monday. I can't go Tuesday because no way in hell I'm missing that Superman early screening. That's my most anticipated movie of the year. Um, I, I don't want to miss work Thursday either. I want to make sure I'm there for that movie. Um, so I want to at least get my last little bit of hours in before I had to change them. So because I told him like, hey, I can't do this because it's too last minute. The way they changed up my hours, or had to change up my hours. So I just went and I saw Megan 2 today, threw my hours in, and that was good. So I thought everything was, uh, you know, it's good that I'm getting the help I need. It's always frustrating when it comes at the cost of other things that are also needed. Like, hey, I need money, but I think what it is really going to encourage me to do is save and be better about spending, which is a problem I do have. I'm not going to lie. I mean, today I went out and did the Criterion sale, and I spent a little over my budget, not too much, but it's like, you have a budget, stick to it. It's hard, but it's just stuff going on, guys. It's a lot. Very emotionally drained and exhausted. So, I just want to be honest with you guys about some of the stuff that I've been dealing with. Still reading Deliver Me to Nowhere, as I mentioned. I'm on chapter 15 out of 20, so by Monday, I'm reading like a chapter a day just to let it sink in. I will be finished with this book. That'll be great. I haven't decided what book I'm going to read next. I kind of think I'm going to read Wicked. That's probably what I'm going to read next. I haven't decided yet. That'll be fun. In terms of movies I've watched, I haven't really watched a lot of movies at home. just because stuff that I've kind of already mentioned. I just, I'll be honest, the movies I've been watching at home have been like, I've been watching a movie in the background while I'm taking a nap. Because, like I said, I'm having sleeping problems. Anyways, here's one of the ones I watched. I'm not gonna pull it out right here, but I don't know if you actually can't read this. So I guess gonna have to pull that out. I watched Mulan, which is I don't know why I got in the mood to rewatch this movie, but I did, and yeah, it was okay. Not as good as I remember it being, but some really good sequences in that movie, especially that sequence where they come across all the dead bodies. Very shocking moment in a Disney movie that's done really well. I finished watching Johnny Quest, and so I've been watching this set I bought a while ago, which is the kind of like, how do I explain these? These were like, when did these come out? I think they were the 80s. It was like a revival movies that they did for Johnny Quest in the 80s. Because Johnny Quest, if you don't know, was a Hanna-Barbera show that was like an action show. And parents complained it's too violent and too mature. This was like in the 60s. So Hanna-Barbera got all these letters from angry parents, so they canceled the show. But it kind of stayed within people, so they kind of brought it back, did some 80s movies. And these are actually pretty solid movies. I think these are 80s. Maybe they were 90s. I don't think it was 90s because I know they had a different reboot of Johnny Quest. I hope that comes to Blu-ray as well at some point so I could watch some of that. But yeah, I do like that. So, but now that I'm finished watching those, right here it is. I'm going to start watching this, and then I'm going to start going back to watching weekly episodes of Futurama. Love me some He-Man, so I'm going to do all that. And yeah, I'm just kind of cleaning up in here. What was the other? Oh, I think that was it. Just the Johnny Quest stuff. So yeah, I did the Barnes & Noble's Criterion sale. Criterion's showing up tomorrow. I'm going to throw those into a video probably. I don't know tomorrow because I get home at 10 o'clock tomorrow night. I'm working 2 to 10 tomorrow and Thursday for Jurassic Park. And I don't know what my schedule is for 4th of July. I'm assuming I'm work. I don't know if I'm at the work late. Hopefully I don't. Just because it's one of those things where it's the odd situation where normally when you work in a movie business, you're busier in the evening, but we won't be busy in the evening for Jurassic Park on the 4th because it's everybody shooting out fireworks. But yeah, I got family visiting and all that stuff. It'll be fun. I'm excited. I guess I'm not a like America type guy. I like my country, right? But I'm not like crazy patriotic. I'm not a huge fireworks person too. So it's just kind of a holiday that I get why we have it. It's fun for the people to do that. For me, I just like chilling at home and watching Jeff Goldblum and them shoot fucking aliens. So that's what I like to do on the 4th of July, Welcome to Earth type shit. So let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe. Also, I do want to mention this part too. We have 5 dogs in my house, and then my mom has like a bunch of other rescue dogs. So it's like I don't know how they're gonna fucking react to the fireworks. This could be wild. We'll see about that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe.